Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome one, welcome all. We are back on another week of live stream. Yes, I am happy to be here. I am ecstatic because I'm going to be raw reacting to what's happening in camp. Haven't focused on nothing that's happening in camp. I've focused on Doris Fountain film. I focused on that. There's going to be a lot of good videos coming out in the next. I'd say, can y'all hear me? That's the most important part. There's gonna be a lot of good videos coming out this week. Just got busy this week with work. Work want to be strenuous. Daughter want to act crazy. Lovingly crazy. She loves her dad. Wife loving, everybody loving. So, since there was so much love to give and work to do, I had to focus on what's important, what pays the bills for real. But I'm happy, man. I am ecstatic about a raw reaction to what's going on here. Let's get into it, man, because this is ridiculous. Y'all have been telling me about preseason warriors. Y'all have been telling me about stuff, and I swear to God, I've been kind of like latchkey. So I can't wait to identify who's real and who's not. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Darcy wanted me to put this on his station and stuff, and I was like, hell no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. You're insane. That's not a shining light to always use somebody else. You gotta use yourself. So Lions training camp notebook day 9 intra squad scrimmage. This was yesterday. This was a big day. What's up, Vaughn? What's up? This was a big day. We got some actual scrimmage work. 1s on 1s, 2s on 2s, good, whatever. However you address it. This was a big day. That's how you really evaluate talent. Now, I focused on Rakestraw because Rakestraw had like 3 picks this week. And I told y'all Rakestraw was the better player. And I got in arguments and chats about this, but it's actually showing. Terrion actually sees that he's the better player. Everyone sees it. So Friday marked the final Lions practice at Allen Park before the team heads to New York. Absolutely. New York's going to be good. It's going to be good for Hendon Hooker. It's going to be good for that secondary. New York has some players. I know Hyatt's going to get some work. Neighbors is going to get some work. Even, all them guys going to get some work. The quarterback who's bad, they probably going to protect him. But the wide receivers, they go, oh, man, it's going to be fun. Coming off Thursday's practice, where head coach Dan Campbell stopped a sloppy session to admonish his team. The stakes were a little higher for players on another muggy morning. Campbell said before practice he wanted to scrimmage to be like a preseason game. They had to feel like something beyond typical practice. Yeah, okay. Of course he says that. You see how he's raising the bar? I want a scrimmage to feel like a preseason game, a game to feel like a game, and a regular game to feel like a playoff, like something's on the line. So I see how he's raising the bar incrementally, and he's probably challenging guys. Look for him to challenge, because Amon-Ra put up 1,500 yards. He's going to challenge some guys. So I'm interested. He's trying to get his guys to the upper echelon. I'm interested. Here are some of the choice observations and notes from the Lions scrimmage-like practice on Friday. Some players look very impressive. Others struggled in varying degrees. It led to 9 pages of players' notes. I don't know if we're going to get to all 9, but I don't know if we're going to do that. But it's going to be funny. If you're just getting here, there's some big videos coming out. There's the Aaron Glenn defensive video. What's up, Darcy? There's the Aaron Glenn defensive video coming out. There's the other video, cheated, how Dan Campbell was cheated out of Super Bowl. That's going to be dropping. What else we got next week? We got Dan Campbell video. Aaron Glenn video, an Amon Ra like intro, like it's like 2 minutes long. I'm just gonna put it out by itself. Ra, whatever. There's gonna be a lot of videos coming out, and I promise you that because I was busy this week. I was busy from Sunday from now. I went to the beach with my wife and daughter. I bought a car. Did all this other stuff, and it is what it is. What up, Dole? What up, Dole? All right, let's get to these preseason notes because this is funny. And you know who's gonna do bad. I already know I'm gonna have to speak on this. First team defensive line continues to excel. I don't know why he's over here, but this might be good. Let's check it out. I don't know why he's in there. I don't know why he's in that mix. It's been true all summer, but it really stood out with the first team units and going against one another. Charged the morning. The Detroit Lions defensive line is playing consistently strong, impactful football. In the first few reps of team drills, we saw Aleem McNeil beat Seitler for a sack. Damn. Look. When Aleem get paid, I don't know if they're gonna have enough money for Kirby. When Aleem get paid, I don't know if they're gonna have enough money for Kirby. Just telling you that right now. Aiden sacked Jared Goff while being held, and the flag came out by T. Brock. Okay. Brock Wright. Okay. Brock Wright holding. $4 million man holding. On the last play, Goff and the offense responded. Number 16 stepped to his left and hit Doris Fountain. Okay, we got to get a Doris Fountain film study. Shout out to Sergeant Trent. Sergeant Trent, man, he told me. He texted me, okay? My old NCO, all right? I've been out the Army for at least 8 months. He told me, he was like, you got to do a film study on Doris Fountain. We're going to break down the college tape. We're going to break down the route running. We're going to break down all that. The Doris Fountain video is dropping. It might just be a live stream. I don't care no more. I really don't care because it's going to be good. What he showed in Kansas City and what he has shown in every aspect of offense, he's finally put it together. It's really crazy. His ability and finally putting it together. He's always had pieces to his game. Doris found Kansas City, even in that Western, I want to say Western North Dakota, or he was with some purple team in college. This dude finally, it's like all aspects of his game are finally put together. And I think he's a better athlete than Reynolds. He's a better athlete than Craig Reynolds. Oh, not Craig Reynolds. Reynolds. Breaking outside up the seam for a touchdown with a perfect strike. So he playing with the ones. They found a new wide receiver number 3. A perfect strike that caught safety iffy to Melifonwu flat foot coverage. It's sort of a counter punch that Ben Johnson's offense and specifically does well. When the first team defense squared off against the second team offense, oh God, Hutchinson and Kyle Pino each had sacks off straight pass rush. We know who's on the second team offense, don't we? They has 2 straight sacks. Linebacker Barnes got another easy one by exploding past rookie Kingsley Ugakon before the left guard was even out his stance. Oh, Derek Barnes. They completely eliminated the passing game other than a quick swing pass through Jameer Jefferson on a well-blocked TD run. When the safeties Brian Branch and Melifonwu took terrible angles, point of attack, and they got burned. Okay, so Jamar Jefferson, he probably fighting for his life. They got Vaki. I heard Vaki got hurt this week, but he probably fighting for his life. You got Zonovan Knight. You got Vaki. You got Jahmyr Gibbs. You got Montgomery. Craig Reynolds. You got some running backs back there. Oh, yeah, you got some running backs, baby. We got some running backs back there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a fight. I'm gonna put up the stuff. It's gonna be a fight. Oh no. Not a happy Hendon Hooker. See, was that JT Barrett? He looks so bad. Second year quarterback Hendon Hooker has been riding something of a roller coaster all camp. You mean the rookie? Never mind. Anyway, he sped down to the bottom of the hill. Damn. I'm sorry. On Friday, he sped down to the bottom. Hooker threw 3 interceptions in practice. As far as I'm concerned, Hooker is playing like Jared Goff in 21. Jared Goff in 21. My goodness. Was nullified by a defense penalty away from the football. The most disturbing one was the second team offense was battling the second team defense with Khalil Dorsey stepping in front of Tom Kennedy near the end zone for a too easy pick six. It was identical. It was an identical to an interception Hendon Hooker threw on Thursday to end the straw. I get a pick. You get a pick. We get a pick. We doing the picks. Look, man, my biggest concern with Hendon, man, is this is like he got to have like a short-term memory loss. Like these picks like are amping up and no one's expecting him. Jared Goff in 21 had a better passing rating than Stafford's career average with the Lions. Yeah, that is true. I think it was like 59 or 69. It was like 59 or 69. Jared Goff also won 3 games. I don't know. I don't know. He won 3 games, but okay. Look, I bow to the Jared. I bow. Okay, I bow. But I just remember going to camp and Jared was just a check down Charlie. That's the only thing he could do right. I remember going to camp and Jared Goff was not golfing. Okay? Goff was off when I went to camp. I went to camp with Syndicate, Micro Mike. We have a picture. We have a video. I was there with Let's Talk Lions. I was there. We were all, and then Dosa Dion had his little fan section. Okay, he had a fan section. That's how y'all do for him. Yeah, y'all had like he was signing autographs. That's what y'all did. I remember that day, and I remember talking to Syndicate and Mike, and we were all in the section. I think there was another guy, and it was like passer rating. He wasn't great, but wasn't that bad considering receivers and OC. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Hey, look, I bow to the Jared. Look, you won't get no Jared Goff. Matter of fact, I have a Jared Goff appreciation video. It's 30 minutes long. Okay. You win. You're right. I don't know. I bow to the Jared. But as far as camp go, this is what Jared was doing in camp. Mistakes are going to happen for Hendon, who didn't play last summer due to a knee injury into his college career. But repeating the same mistakes is opposite of progress. And it's a carbon copy interception wasn't the only lesson from the prior days that Hooker couldn't show he's learned from. That's been a point of emphasis from the coaching staff. It wasn't all bad for Hooker. You had 2 paragraphs of bad for Hooker. You had the Ennis Rakestraw pick. You had the Kendall Vildor pick. You had picks all week. It wasn't all bad for Hendon Hooker. He feathered a perfect pass to rookie Sione Vaki and well covered by Jalen Reeves-Maven on a wheel route. Hooker flashed a strong arm, or the arm strength, for a couple tight window throws, and one of them on the run to his left, where he didn't have a chance to reset his feet and deliver the strike to Tom Kennedy. Alas, he later missed a wide open Kennedy on a crossing route and ended that same drive, throwing too far in front of the smallish slot receiver. I'm not going to say it. Oh, yeah. Look, man. I'm going to say this, man. Look, out of all the picks I've selected that have been on this stream, on this show, on this, we've been doing this for 3 years. I even did this deployed, okay? Out of all the picks I've selected, or all the people I said the Lions were going to get, I knew they were going to get Hendon. Okay? It was obvious. What up, though, Johnny? But let me get through this point. Hendon Hooker has performed the worst in training camp out of every pick. Am I disappointed? Yes. Am I concerned? Hell no. I do not care. I do not care. I really don't. I feel bad for him. But everything he's doing, he is a 27-year-old rookie or whatever. He's not. I feel bad. Hey, look. Don't let this define you. That's all I got to say. Don't let this define you. I know the golf slappies are happy because there's a lot with Hendon Hooker. They didn't want to. They were okay with taking a backup quarterback. They just weren't okay with taking him. And I don't know what that's about, but I do know that the golf slappies are happy. They're emboldened. I don't care. I feel bad for him, but I feel like he's going to get better. If you're picking apart Hendon Hooker's game at practice, then that means you expect him to play. That means you expect Goff to get hurt, or that means you expecting something bad happening. So, look, this ain't the Sean Hill days where we have to depend on. Yeah, we don't have to depend on a backup quarterback. The Sean Hill days, Stafford was going to be out for 2 games because that offensive line was terrible, or Jeff Backus was terrible. Let me clarify that. Jeff Backus. I love Hendon Hooker. I just want to clarify my viewpoint is like, I know y'all know, like, I know Spirit of Detroit is hurt. I'm like, bro, I'm not hurt, bro. I want the team to win. If Goff is the best chance for the team, I'm rocking with the team. I told y'all, come on, man. Y'all love to bring up the past, but y'all didn't. I just did. Y'all didn't. I did. My fault. I love Goff. I love Goff awful. Also. Oh. I love Goff. Oh, God. I hate the sport of golf. Anyway, Goff is a top 5 to 10 QB. I give him 6. Matter of fact, he might be 5 for real. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, because who's better than him? Patrick Mahomes. You could say Lamar. You could say Josh. You could say Burrow. But they haven't won anything. Like, Burrow hasn't won anything. He got to the Super Bowl. Yeah, Goff won me over like a boil on my that won't go away. Yeah, Goff won me over for real. This is the perfect explanation to how I was won over. I was won over with Goff around Tampa Bay game. Whenever that game was, Tampa Bay, when we played Tampa Bay and he was throwing and we had to lead it with his arm, win it with his arm, and we had no running backs, no running game, and there was nothing. He had to go deep. He had to layer footballs. He had like 2 drives where he came from like the 20 and the 19 and went straight down the field, scored touchdowns. Like, that was when Goff won me over. That's what I've been wanting to see for years. Let's get back to the training camp because Hendon Hooker, honestly, that's sad. But I hope he just gets better, you know. Newcomers riding the struggle bus. They spelled the wrong. See, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all get jobs and stuff. Y'all be getting paid by the media and y'all don't be spelling stuff right. But I don't get paid at all. And y'all will tell me when I don't spell stuff and there's no payment. Two prominent newcomers, the Lions had specifically rough days. It's not practice. It's not a practice, Giovanni Manu or Jake Bates. Oh, no. We'll want to remember. We wanted Jake Bates, right? Didn't Badgley get hurt? Am I incorrect? Badgley got hurt, right? He's like on injured reserve, right? Because I don't want to hear about no kicker missing kicks. I don't want to hear that. I'm on playoff. I'm on Super Bowl or bust. I'm on expectations. I'm on the floor is winning the division. The height is going to the Super Bowl. If the floor is winning the division and winning a playoff game, if that's the floor, I ain't got time for no missed kicks. I ain't got no time. Goff will lead us to a Super Bowl. I believe it. Goff has 80 interceptions, second behind Allen. Damn. That's tough. Originated golf gobblers. I did not originate golf gobblers, bro. I did not. That was Mobby, bro. Like, I'm the black guy without the dreads. That was Mobby. Golf gobblers. Did I originate that? If I did, I apologize. Did I originate that? Did you originate that? I don't know, bro. Man, I have no clue, bro. Did I say that? Really? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, here's Johnny Richard. Okay, all right, cool. I'm like, bro, like that's not even something I would say. These sorts of days were expected. Fourth round rookie offensive tackle Giovanni Manu coming from the Canadian Football League. Didn't y'all waste like a third, fourth round pick on this guy? You can't. Come on, man. Was long term project. Still there has to be expectations that Manu could at least challenge for a number 4 offensive tackle rookie spot. Right now, he's not close to being ready for the level of responsibility. He had 2 separate plays and 2 on Thursday where he literally did not touch a person he's assigned to a block. One of those led to a Mitchell Agude sack. Okay, Mitchell Agude is the name we've been looking at. Hit the QB on a third step of his drop back. So which QB is he hitting? Manu is incredibly green in terms of technique and understanding of the basic offensive scheme operations. To compare to last year's rookie development project, Manu is well behind where Broderick was as a defensive tackle prospect in camp. It is more akin to the Lions brought in a rugby superstar Carlin Isles a few years ago and tried to make him a wide receiver. Bates had 2 very rough days. This was the stupidest shit ever. Bates had 2 very rough days in a row at converting field goals. Thursday's practice. Has 7 of 12 on field goals, all from 50 and 54 beyond, and with no defense on the field. It's in the primary field goal session today. Going against live defense, Bate was 6 of 9. He missed from 46, 54, 64, and 5 yards short. 6 of 9 is bad, and 7 of 12 is bad. Unfortunately, that's bad. Is that bad to y'all? Oh, okay. Easy copy then. Yeah. Let the party late to the party. You ain't late, bro. Wait, hold on, y'all. Is being 6 of 9 in practice bad as a kicker? In practice? That's bad? So if he's 9 of 9, right? Or if he's 8 of 9, he's okay. If he's 7 of 9, is that all right? Like, y'all got to put it in the chat because I don't know, because that's 6 of 9 and 7 of 12. Like 7 of 12, okay. That's not even what? That's like 8 of 12 would be what? 60%? That's crazy. They're judging this kicker like 6 of 9 is bad. That's insanity, bro. 6 of 9s. See what they want. You know what they want? They want an elite kicker, like 10 of 10. They want Justin Tucker and stuff. That's what they want. They want Akers. They want Akers. They want the guy from Philadelphia, right? They want the guy Hansen and stuff. Why hasn't Hansen reached out to help this dude? 6 of 9 is bad. Like, you had a kicker throw from 9 of 20 last year, or no, for the last 2 years, you were 9 of 20 from 50 plus, 46 plus, 9 of 20, and this is bad? Shit. I'm not going to belabor the point because that's just, unfortunately, his struggles continued. Bates missed 2 more field goals during the team portion, notably dunking a 46-yarder off the right upright. He hit almost the exact same spot on the upright point attempted to. One of 2 XP's extra points he missed on the day. You can't be missing no extra points, bro. Bro, you can't be missing no extra points. This is ridiculous. Let me get to my sponsor. We're going to do that. We got to do that contractually. And we're going to come back to this because this kicker pissing me off. Like, this is what y'all wanted, and he pissing me off. Like, I wanted it too, but I was like, it was cool. But the Canadian dude, Hendon, this is not good, bro. Where's the positives?
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Comments. Oh, got 3 comments. Yeah. Are we really going to be kicking it like anyway? Yeah, bro. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you. I just want to kick it so I know I got that in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I can kick it in this situation. When it's 24-10 and we're in the NFC Championship game at San Francisco, I don't want them having no life. If we could get it 27-10, now we make it what, a 3-possession, 4-possession game? Like, sometimes kicking is strategic. Sometimes. If we were only 52% on the 4th down, we cool with the 4th downs. I'm cool with it. Yeah, grit, all that marketing. Yeah. But still, it's like, bro, like, we got to get a kicker, bro. We got an elite A kicker, like what? A wild kicker. Yeah, he's a wild kicker. It means something they haven't brought in a kicker to compete. I trust the team to bring in competition when it's needed. I trust they know what they have and what they need. Let's go Lions. Okay. So I don't know what's happening to Jake Bates And that's a very good point. Tara Lockwood. That's a very good point. It's because I don't want to be like Syndicate where I'm saying we need a kicker now. Like, maybe it's just like some jitters, right? Some jitters. I would deduce that, right? I would figure that out. It's some jitters. He needs to settle down and just kick. Act like no one's there. Whatever he got to do. They could be trying to work on his mechanics. Remember that kicker from Oakland? I think it was a punter. They had a punter. He was a black dude with dreads. And he was punting good. He was punting good for like 5-6 years. And they said, you know what? We need to change your mechanics. I hope the Lions ain't changing nothing with Jake Bates. I hope they're not coaching him. I just go out there, do your thing, and kick the ball. MCDC. Oh, we got a star in the chat, baby. Boss Up, Ball Out Podcast. What's up, man? That's my guy, man. Man, we got to do a show again, man. I got to get on my P's and Q's. If you ever have an afternoon show, I wake up in the afternoons. I can't sleep at night, so I go to sleep at 3 a.m. sometimes. So look, yeah, let's do an afternoon show, Boss Up. Shout out to him, man. Curtis Steele, baby. MCDC would love to have an accurate kicker with a big leg, but it's not going to change the way he calls the game. That's a good point. See, this subscriber base is probably one of the smartest. Bro, look, I don't need a lot of subscribers. I don't need 10,000, 20,000, 60K. I don't need that. I just need smart people like this guy and the last guy. You guys are freaking geniuses, man. Oh, yeah, 4th and 2, 3, 4. Dan is probably going for it. Facts. For sure. Yeah, look, I'm gonna tell you real quick. When it comes to kicking, I just look at it as strategy. I need to at least trust him a little bit. Seattle game, 48-45. That is obviously on the defense, but there was an interception thrown. There was two punts. There was 1 4th and 2 call. We missed it. And then there was 2 punts. I can't remember verbatim, but there was 3 chances for us to put that game away, and we didn't do it. And I just want to have a kicker in the chamber, So when I look at Jake Bate, you can't miss no extra points, bro. That's secret superstar, Kendall Vildor. Oh, snap. This is why y'all watching. This is, bro, I have not been watching this stuff. I've not been keeping up with this stuff. This is crazy. Kendall Vildor? Bro, Hendon Hooker turning you into a star, bro. In pads. All offseason, every coach who has stepped to the podium has brought up the importance of special teams in terms of depth and making the roster. The team gave players a chance to prove themselves in rep-heavy punting and punt coverage drill early. The key players that thrived in the format, but none more. A few key players thrived in the format, but none more than cornerback Kendall Vildor. The speedy cornerback. Did my computer freeze? The speedy cornerback nearly blocked 2 punts as a rusher off the edge. One of them was a sure block if he had been allowed to dive the path. He had a very fast, clean run at Jack Fox. As a part of the drill, special team coach Dave Phipp had one-on-one coverage versus blocking on the outside, running down the sideline. Vildor won all 3 reps he did. 2 on the coverage side and 1 on the blocking side of the ball. It's hard to see any DBs making the roster solely for special teams. And Vildor proved he has some defensive acumen too. He had a very nice interception off Nate Sudfeld, knifing in front of a receiver as Sudfeld threw on the scramble away from Josh Pascal pressure. Vildor also forced an intentional overthrow by Hooker with excellent positioning on outside technique of Donovan Peoples-Jones. There's a lot to take in. We got Kendall Vildor, Nut Sudfeld. That's nothing. But Josh Pascal and Kendall Vildor. Wow. Honorable mentions for today. Jameer Jefferson, Khalil Dorsey, both defense and special teams. Center Michael Neese, quietly effective run blocking on second team, and Brandon Joseph. Okay. Peoples Jones, I haven't heard nothing about this dude. This dude might not make the team. I've heard Doris Fountain. I seen an interview on Channel 7 with Brad Galley. Brad Galley was interviewing Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Donovan Peoples-Jones kept saying, I just want to stay focused. I just have to stay focused. How do you do that? By staying focused. I'm like, bro, he's lost in the sauce, bro. When you don't hear about these guys, when these guys just magically disappear, man, they lost in the sauce, baby. Peoples-Jones got to perform. I don't know what's complicated about this offense, but he got to perform. Bates went through stretches in the UFL where he had several misses, but when he was on fire, especially at Ford Field. Okay, I could take that, boss up. I could take that. As much as I like to say MCDC's aggressiveness, I like MCD's aggressiveness. I disagree when he doesn't take 3 points early on the road. I know from experience that points on the road help silence the crowd. That's my only question. Yeah, I'm with you. Turn off historical running R&B, rocking, jamming the music, and tune in, bro. Okay. I think he's saying he sacrificed his time to come with us. Thank you, bro. He sacrificed chilling. He's with us now. He's with us. That's what he's doing. Bro, I love it. First and foremost, look, Kendall Vildor, we said on this channel, show Vildor the door. Okay? I think that was Brent DeWitt, and me and Brent was in agreement. And Brent also came up with the Enos Rakestar, I think ER. We came up with that together. I'm not going to take no credit. I don't think it's going to pick up. I think I heard Ennis diminish yesterday. I was like, dang, I should have did that. But anyway, Peoples-Jones, done. Kendall Vildor will be on this team. I don't know what's going on, but Kendall Vildor will be on this team. Hopefully he don't have to play cornerback. ER 15. Yeah. We called him ER, bro. We called him. He gonna put you in the ER because we were showing the highlights of the hits, and it wasn't cute. It wasn't cute at all, bro. It wasn't good because ER didn't stick. Twitter, who I'm actively on, Twitter chose Ennis the Menace. Did we trade DPJ? No. Oh, did we trade for DPJ? Yes, we traded for DPJ. I'm gonna get to that. You just brought up a great point. Sometimes you don't hear much about veteran players in camp because they have less to prove. Coaches already know what DPJ can do. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Doris Fountain performs in the preseason and DPJ somehow gets lost in the fold, he's off this team. It doesn't matter. We traded for a guy. We gave up a 6th-round pick. This is the second time Brad Holmes gave up a 6th-round pick for a wide receiver that's not performing. Trinity Benson, 6th-round pick, didn't perform. I think it was 2 6th, a 5th and a 6th, didn't perform. DPJ lost in the shuffle. This dude was a quasi number 1 receiver at a time in his life for the Browns. He was like their go-to guy with Baker Mayfield. Now, all I hear about in camp is J-Mo. See, I'm not a guy who's like all in. All I hear about is J-Mo. I hear about Fountain. I hear about, and to your point, no one said nothing bad about Laporta. No one's talked about Laporta at all. So to your point, you are right. People know what to expect. But if this guy does not perform in the preseason, he's done. He's cooked. DPJ's on a milk carton. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's all we saying. Because Mark LeBay, I'm sorry, bro. You've been with me for like a good 3 years. You were one of my first subscribers, 100 subscribers deep when I was actually going in. And you've been right about a lot. You were right about Goff. You were right. I'm praying you right today. But they showing him the door, not Kendall Vildor. They showing him the door. Yesterday's secret superstar, undrafted rookie Nate Lynn had another solid day. He swallowed running back. Why did they say that like that? Up, it's nap time. Anyway, swallowed up running back on a running. Why did they say that? Where Lynn smartly sidestepped a TE block attempt and then attacked. Okay. Speaking of Knight, he was back in action after missing a couple practices, a couple of days with unspecified injury. Oh, Awasika, the only player on the active roster who did not participate. It's the second missed practice from Awasika, who is battling for the top tier interior reserve spot. Team source did not reveal reason for his absence. His absence was probably a good thing. His absence was a good thing. He's not. Coyote Awasika doesn't mean anything, bro. The Lions typically have music playing through their large speakers, but the practice was silent aside from the near capacity of the players and coaches. Jared Goff accuracy never in question, but Goff proved to show how pinpoint he can place a ball on a swing pass to TD to Jahmyr Gibbs. Levi Onwuzurike read the play and got out impressively in coverage with his arms mostly up. Goff lofted the ball over Onwuzurike's fingers and hit Gibbs in perfect stride. Look, man. Oh, yeah. He's not saying DPJ is a lot, but I won't assume much is based on his name in training camp. Let's wait to let him play in preseason. Milk carton. I got you, bro. But you're right. We're going to see. Matter of fact, let's do that. We're going to see. We're going to spend the next 15 minutes off this article because I see, look, Kendall Vildor, Onwuzurike, these are all good things. All good things. I love it. I was ready to move on from these players. I don't want to see these players. But if they're doing number one stuff, if they're working, like obviously Onwuzurike is working with the ones, we've seen that early in the article, like I can't fault it. You know, I can't fault it. This is what I have a problem with. Oh, I can't write on this? Okay. There's so many oh well, I can't write on a page I'm sharing, I guess. No, I can write on this. Oh my God. I think it froze. Anyway, this is what I have a problem with. Onwuzurike is doing everything he's supposed to do. Onwuzurike is doing everything he's supposed to do. Where the hell is Broderick Martin? Like, I keep hearing about the change of the body and all this other stuff, but I'm like, where the hell is this guy? Matter of fact, let's get small. This is gonna look ugly for a little bit. Let's look at this depth chart because I'm happy for Onwuzurike. I'm happy, but I'm not too happy. Okay, I'm happy, but I'm not too happy. So look, this depth chart. So DPJ at wide receiver. I don't know if you guys can see this. I have a mouse, but you know, it's not. I don't think it's showing up. DPJ at wide receiver. That's done for. You might as well call your wide receiver Doris Fountain, number 3. What's up, Lisa? What's going on? What's going on, Lisa? So Doris Fountain. Well, we'll put him in the slot, but J-Mo, St. Brown, and Fountain. Okay. Decker, Zeitler, Ragnow, Glasgow. I think this is actually switched as well. I think Zeitler will be right guard and he's kicking out to left guard. That's what I heard in the interview. So Glasgow will most likely be the left guard out of respect for Zeitler wanting to play right guard because he was talking about being on that right side, being next to Sewell. Goff, Gibbs, Monty, not a lot of change there. The defense is where the change is going to happen. Davenport, to me, is a lock. McNeil is a lock. Reader is a lock when he's healthy. Hutch is a lock. Levi is going to be in the mix. I don't know if Levi is going to be rotational, but Levi will be in the mix. This is where it gets interesting. Is this going to be Arnold or Mosley? Because I don't see a lot of Arnold talk. I see a lot of Rakestraw talk. And I told y'all Rakestraw was the better player. And I agreed with most people that this was a good draft, but Rakestraw was the better player. Rakestraw can play the slot, but what we've seen is he's been on the outside, he's been on the slot. If you got Carlton Davis, Mosley, and Rakestraw at the slot, you've just won the draft. I don't care where Arnold is, if he's not playing, if he's 0, or whatever it is. You got Mosley, who you just gave money to out of respect, and you got Davis, who you traded for. And if he plays half as good as what he did in 22, if he plays half as good as that, he's going to be all right. That's the interesting part. The Wingo and Levi might be rotational. I got to see how they do. But Pascal and Levi, they got to make this team. It will be Mosley. It has to be Mosley, bro. This has to be Mosley. At this point, it has to be Mosley. Like it's only the rational decision to make. If I told you that Brian Branch is playing on the second team of the safeties, because we heard he was getting some reps at second team, and Ifeatu Melifonwu was getting carved up, it's only logical that Brian Branch has to be the first guy. He's just getting reps where he can fit in. They just trying out Iffy somewhere. Out of respect to Iffy, they just trying him out. We're just trying you out. But this defense, as it stands, looks very good if Rakestraw, Mosley, and Carlton Davis are out there. I trust that. I know Hendon Hooker's throwing picks left and right. But this dude Mosley, he's impressing. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. I don't hear about him either, but I'm pretty sure Mosley, like just being out there. I seen a Brad Galley interview last week. He's just doing his job. I seen Dan Campbell talk about him. Like, don't forget about E-Man. He's out there too. Great. Carlton Davis and Mosley and Rakestraw, no fly zone. I'm saying it now. I'm on brand. No fly zone. I don't know if it's glitching. It could be glitching. No fly zone with Mosley out there. I'm telling you right now. If there's a no fly zone and we play press man coverage, Aaron Glenn is going to be a head coach. I'm telling you that right now. Because if our red zone defense go up, if our blitzing go up, our zone defense go up, because we gave up 28.3 points a game. So if that goes up, you're looking at a quality defense. I'm talking about and I keep seeing them preach turnovers. Every article, turnovers. They're going to be astounding, bro. They're going to be great. I don't want Arnold on the field if he's not ready, because Rakestraw is doing great. I just want the best 53. That's all. I just want the best 53, man. Let's get back to it. We got the best 53. Without going into great detail, Traquan Smith, another name. And Doris Fountain, stood out against depth wide receivers, helping themselves today. Both made nice catches. This ain't writing, so there we go. It's on a delay. We're on a delay significantly with the page amicus. I'm not gonna call it what it is because they're gonna take my stuff. Anyway, we're on a delay. We probably take for granted Amon-Ra St. Brown will have a great day, and that's because he does it every day. Today was no exception. He's still as competitive and detail-oriented as he was before his lucrative new contract. Rookie Mekhi Wingo bagged a sack and had a nice run stuff in a team drills. Okay. This is good to hear. Traquan Smith and Doris Fountain standing out. Special teams drills and as wide receivers, helping themselves. Not an area where Smith thrived. Okay. Traquan Smith, probably not going to make it. But Doris Fountain, though, I'm on the Doris Fountain train. Rookie Mekhi Wingo bagged a sack. He bagged a sack, man. The NFL officiating crew with referee Sean Smith was at practice last 3 days and met with the Lions to go over some rule changes. Smith also met with the media after practice. Nobody care about no referees. That's the best y'all got. Mekhi Wingo. He's going to be in the mix. It's going to be an interesting preseason. It's preseason week. As far as I'm concerned, this next week, we think about the Giants. And I know y'all care about it. Wins don't matter. No. We want to see what's on the field. I will be good with whoever coaches decide on. Would not be surprised if Fountain wide receiver spot. Yeah, this dude Fountain is like, this dude, bro. We're going to put together a compilation. Since there's more people in the chat, I'm going to tell you, we're going to do a film study on what this guy brings to the table because it finally is all coming together. Like, this dude, like, there's a lot of videos dropping before this Thursday preseason game. I believe it's Thursday. But there's a lot of videos dropping. There's the defense with Aaron Glenn. I'm finishing that up today. There's the time Dan Campbell was cheated out of Super Bowl. That's dropping. Doris Fountain film study is dropping. Again, I don't like the Camp Warrior stuff, but I know that this dude is killing with the first team, with the second team. Most likely, he's going to kill somewhere else too in preseason. So I would love to do a Doris Fountain film study. What we got here? How on Zurike go from serious spinal fusion to all this chatter? I don't buy it. Exactly. I think they're taking it easy on him. Reps, they're not going full go with him. But man, it's like, oh yeah, look. The defense is starting to look like the Saints defense they beat that beat Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. Yeah. I want this to be a clarification, okay? Because I know that there's other people that make videos that say stuff and they get credit for it. I said this years ago. Years, okay? This whole team is going to be based off the Saints. Like, I said this years ago. They're going to run the ball. They're going to have a good tight end. They're going to have a good passing game. They're going to have an accurate quarterback. They care about accuracy with the quarterback. They have a deep threat, a possession wide receiver that can do a little extra. They have, I said this years ago. The defense, however, that defense stopped the run, and that defense got turnovers. And I see them harping on turnovers. This is a fun fact. That Saints defense was like plus 20 in turnovers. Okay. They weren't focused on, I don't know, dominating. I mean, the hit stuff and the bounty stuff, but they, it's raining where I'm at. It's raining where I'm at. But yeah, it's When YouTubers and Woodward Sports and all these people say this stuff, I just remember I said it years ago. Just find a video. We'll just find it. Because I swear to God, I'm like buried in the algorithm. I say something, nobody hears it, and then 6 years later, you know, wait, we're the Saints of 2024. Yes, we are, bro. And the team is going to win a Super Bowl. I'm betting on it this year. This is not, everything's in the cards for you. Aaron Glenn has a defense he can run man. In 2022, he ran the most man of anybody. Aaron Glenn, look at the stats. In 2023, however, he dropped back significantly off man and used more zone. He used more zone. He ran more cover 6 than anybody, and he ran more cover 3 than anybody. This is what I know. Okay. And he went from 2-gap scheme to 1.5-gap scheme. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm really tired of being in the background with telling y'all what's going on. I'm tired. And then Motor City Mayhem or whatever, who tells you all grit Detroit or whatever the heck, you know, Johnny Jack. They tell you, y'all like, damn, that's a good. I'm like, bro, I told y'all this. Oh man. It's just the price of being the spirit of Detroit. Anyway, that was my little rant, my little allotment. I'm enjoying the fact that, we get to talk Lions, and we got the game. We got the game coming up. But there's a lot of videos coming out. There's a lot of videos coming out, and I want you guys to look alive for them. Dan Campbell being cheating out of a Super Bowl ring is something I'm most looking forward to. That's going to be like a documentary style. I'm most looking forward to that. The editing is A1 on that. The AG defense, there's a lot of stuff with AG. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of bad. Look out for that video. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of bad. So I broke it up into 3 parts. If you like statistical data, you get statistical data. If you hate Aaron Glenn, you get why you hate Aaron Glenn. If you love Aaron Glenn, this is why you love Aaron Glenn. And that's it. I have no dog in that Aaron Glenn fight. I'm cool with him, but I get mad at him. I feel like I'm like unbiased in that regard. That's going to be a good video. There's film in there. There's stats, everything. And then, you know, it's crazy because Aaron Glenn, he breaks the rules of zone, right? Certain coverages have certain like rules and principles. He will break those rules. And usually people are like, why are we blitzing and we're doing a fire blitz and we're creating stress on the zone and there's a wide open person over there? Well, with Aaron Glenn, he likes to break the rules of the zone to elicit pressure. He had to do that last year. He had to do more fire zone blitzes. He had to do more like blitz and a guy replaces that zone. And then there was only one single high safety or one single high corner or whatever it is. He had to do that a lot to elicit pressure. I think this year he's going to get pressure with 4 and he's going to be good. Like, again, I think that he's solid. But he get too cute, and that's what people hate about him. I think Aaron Glenn just get too cute. We don't want to see that. We want to see a dominating defense. We want to see a defense that's interstellar. We want to see a defense that reminds us of the Ravens of 2006 or 2001 or whatever. We want to see a defense that's like 2014 Lions, and that's what you're not going to get with Aaron Glenn. You're going to get a bend but don't break. You're going to get turnovers. You're going to get pressure. You're going to get zone. You're going to get a lot of like exotic stuff that you don't want to do. He's gonna do the Fangio 6. He's gonna show blitz on the C gaps or off the tackles, the D gaps off the tackles. He's gonna show blitz on those areas, and he's gonna drop fucking 7 people. That's what he does, and y'all don't like it, but he gets turnovers that way. He gets turnovers by outthinking and outpacing himself sometimes. But he also gets beat by outthinking and outpacing himself sometimes. So that's going to be a good video. I did a lot of research for that. That was like a week worth of research. That was like me and Walt too. So Walt gets credit on that video because I showed Walt some of the coverages. And I'm like, these coverages are goofy, man. Goofy. What is that? Anyway. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I hope y'all can still see. I ain't getting no comments. Maybe I'm frozen. Who knows? Am I frozen, y'all? I know I did a lot of ranting. I did a lot of ranting. I'm sorry, bro. I probably lost 10 subscribers because I ranted. Okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just from an undisclosed location, not interest. Yeah, but anyway, and the wrap up, Enrique doing well. Who else? Kendall Vildor doing well. Hinda Hooker not so well. So all my favorite guys ain't doing nothing except Doris Fountain. Let's get out of here. It was a great show. We did what we had to do. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Shout out to Huddle Sports. Shout out to Darcy. Go support him on Detroit Lions News YouTube, as well as he has Detroit Lions News page on Facebook. Go support Micro Mike. Obviously, Lions Nation Unite. I did a lot of stuff for Lions Nation Unite just recently. So, yo, what's up, man? What's up? And Micro Mike, that fold. I'm in that fold of Micro Mike and Raw Detroit. All the guys who really did it. Even Syndicate did it to his level. Like everybody who really did it. Even Mobby did it. Luke G. I stay in that little realm. These new guys, not so much. Not so much. But yeah, keep subscribing to them. We got a lot of videos to put out. And you guys might see like a compilation of like intros that I haven't used. Like I'm talking about a lot of intros. I'll just put them in like an hour-long video. And like you can just have them. I'm not doing no intros. You gotta pay me to do that. Yeah, man. I'm ready to kick off the season, man. I'm so freaking ready. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Let's see what we got. We only got one outro, really.
Evo did this one.
The spirit of Detroit